soul speed. Maybe you've just been given an item from a piglin and he's all like, here, have some soul speed. And you're like, what the heck is this? Maybe some Minecraft aficionado and you saw this soul speed enchantment. You're like, what the heck does this do? Or maybe you just like clicking on videos on YouTube. Whatever the reason, you've come to this video to find out a little bit more about soul speed. Editor, make my voice sound really epic in this next part.
Soul Speed Explained. Everything about Soul Speed.
Whatever the title of this video is, we're going to talk about this soul speed enchantment, what it does, what it is, how you use it, how you enchant it, how fast you go on the different things, everything about it. So here we are inside of Minecraft, and I have created this incredible course for us to take a look at everything soul speed related. I have this crazy system set up. Wait a second. Hello? This crazy system setup. There it goes. I have no idea why that didn't work before, but it is going to calculate exactly how long it takes me to walk from one side of this arena to the other. This is a very simple command. Basically, every command block in this chain is going to place another command block down. Not exactly sure if that's like 1 tick or 2 ticks. Doesn't matter. It's a very, very consistent way to measure, and I could have done this with scoreboards, but I'm not that smart. So let's start with the basics. What is soul speed? Soul speed is an enchantment that you can put onto boots. It comes in varieties of 1s and 3s and 2s. Why didn't I go in order? Because I'm random. How do you get it? Well, you don't get it in the overworld. You have to get it in the Nether. I've created a system, a simple system, where I can give these piglins here gold, and they will barter and drop their barters down on the ground. I have a video about this that's like more automated if you want to watch it. But bartering is the only way to get soul speed, and it comes in a few different varieties. Comes as already enchanted iron boots, and then every once in a while it will come as a enchanted book that you could apply to any type of boot. And this was about, I'd say, 4 stacks of gold it took me to get this many soul speed enchantments, and that's it. So you gotta have quite a lot of gold in order to get the soul speed stuff in order for you to enchant it. And this is only soul speed 2 and not even soul speed 3. So if you wanted some type of diamond or netherite boot that had soul speed 3, it would take quite a lot of gold in order to randomly get this from bartering. So I'm holding this soul speed 1 boot in my hand, and I'm just going to right click so it will equip as I'm walking. So you can see that I'm on soul sand, and the moment I put on these boots, I move much, much faster, and you also get these really cool / creepy particles. So this is really all the enchantment does, is it makes your movement speed on soul sand and soul soil faster. But how much faster, you ask? Well, that's why we have this crazy contraption and arena set up. So first, we are going to remove all of our boots and get a nice control, a baseline, if you will. For every time that I run across the arena, I'm gonna be holding down the sprint key and just moving straight ahead, not looking anywhere else. You can see on the side that my timer is increasing, and then as I get to the very end, it will stop. And I've actually gone ahead and marked off all of the places that this all works, that this stops at, so that it makes it a little bit easy. So normal sprinting is right here. What I've done is these blocks are in lines of 30. Why not 10 or 20 to make it easier on myself? Because I'm stupid, I don't know. So you can count 30, 60, 90, and then we have this group here. Every iron bar denotes a level of 10, so we're at 90, that's 10. And then if you count over, you get to, what is this? So that would be 10, so that's 9, 8. So 108. There you go, 108. I can count. So I've written it down right here. Normal blocks with normal boots, or not soul sand boots, and I'm sprinting, I will move 108 blocks, or it'll take 108 whatever units of time that this will tally to move from here to there. 108 is the number to remember. If I do the exact same experiment, but this time on soul sand, then we'll see just how long it'll take me. I move very, very slowly, even though I'm sprinting. And I decided that sprint jumping would just cause way too much of a difference every single time that happened. So you can see that it is quite a lot longer. Where this was normal speed on normal blocks, this is slow speed on the soul sand with normal boots. And we wrote that down right here. That is 185 units of time. So you can see by the graph and or by the numbers over there that you move incredibly slow on soul sand. But what about soul soil? So this is this new block in Minecraft 1.16. Well, as you can see, I actually move very, very fast. And I move exactly the same amount of speed as I did on normal blocks. That's because soul soil does not change your movement speed. It's just like a normal block that you're standing on. Soul sand is the only thing that really slows you down. So you have the exact same speed on soul soil as you do on normal blocks. Now here's where it gets interesting. Let's go ahead and add 1 level of soul speed to our character. So we have soul speed number 1 on these leather boots, and it does not matter the material. So don't think you're gonna get any faster by using netherite. And this enchantment does not affect normal blocks. It only affects soul soil and soul sand. So we can really just stop running on this half of the track at this point. Half, I guess I should say third. Get your fractions right, Chad. So here we go. Soul speed number 1. You can see that this is way faster than it was before. And you can already see, I mean, I already put the blocks down so you can see that. That is the spot where it stops. And we can check that that is now a time of 77 to move across this arena. Well, what is it on soul soil? Because soul sand slows you down whenever you're walking on it, but soul soil doesn't. So this must be so much faster. Now that I'm on soul soil, I can already feel it. I am moving just so fast. Wait a second. That was the same time that was supposed to be one. Wait a second. Is this correct? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, it is. So what is interesting to me, something that I learned this episode while making it, I assumed that you would move a lot faster on soul soil because it didn't already negate your speed. But I found that soul speed, all it does is remove the slowness from the soul sand. So it makes soul sand basically a normal block and then also gives you a movement buff. So all of the speeds for soul sand and soul soil will be the same based off of whatever your enchantment level is that you have with soul speed. Today I learned a thing. I didn't know that was a thing, but I learned a thing. So we can take off soul speed number 1, place that back in the chest, and upgrade to soul speed number 2. I'm gonna reset the big board and just run across. Whoops, wait a second. Let me just reset this all over again because I didn't get a very good. No, stop counting. Ah! Okay, well, I guess I have to stop it over here. Luckily, I'm a redstone expert, and so even if I screw up my own clock, it's fine. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. I can feel the speed. I feel like I'm speedy. There we go. So this went ahead and ended. You can see this was soul speed 1, soul speed 2. You can take a guess. That's gonna be soul speed 3. And soul speed 2 gave me a time unit of 72. So a nice little upgrade. And why not? Let's just try soul speed 3 on the soul soil because we can. So let's go ahead and stand on this, get lined up, and sprint across our arena. And the final time down here matches up with our big board. So let's take a quick look at this before I show you the number. And that is normal speed on normal blocks, normal speed on soul sand blocks, and then 1, 2, and 3. So it does make you an awful lot faster. And the last ending time is 67. So normal blocks is 108, then you go down to 77, 72, and 67. And then with soul sand, you started at 185, and then you moved on to 77, 72, and 67. Now, I've been in creative mode the entire time that I have been testing this out. What does that mean? The biggest difference is that I will not take durability on the items. So whenever you walk across soul sand or soul soil, whenever you have the soul speed enchantment, it will affect the durability of that item. I've gone ahead and switched into survival mode, went ahead and put on the soul speed boots, and you can see as I walk across this arena, I didn't reset the clock. I'm not really worried about the clock there. You can see that the durability has gone down quite a lot for such a small amount of. Every time that you move across a block, you have a 4% chance that that armor piece, that whatever is enchanted with soul speed, will take a durability hit. So if you move 100 blocks, theoretically, that's not quite how statistics works, but if you move 100 blocks, generally you will take a 4 durability hit on your boots. Now, that didn't really work out here because I took a 3 durability hit on these boots, and I happen to know that it's basically 30 blocks of base. So the statistics really hurt my boots here. Now, there is some good news, and that is that unbreaking does work with the soul speed enchantment. So if you want to keep your boots around for longer, you can add unbreaking to them, and then they will degrade less, just like any other type of armor or weapon. Also, you can add mending onto these boots, and then you can use your normal experience that you collect throughout the day to mend up these boots and not have to constantly repair them. In conclusion, soul speed makes you move faster on soul type blocks. Is this a game changer? Is this absolutely the best thing in the absolute world? Probably not, because soil type things don't happen all that often. I could see this not being all that useful, although people are going to get creative with it, and people already have. And I'm going to avoid showing off any exploits in Minecraft that take like an absurd advantage of this speed, because who knows, we're still in snapshots, so that could all be developed out of the game. But where I really see something like this being used is most likely in Nether hubs. Currently in Nether hubs, a lot of people use ice and boats to move around very fast, and I could see that being replaced with soul soil and soul speed. That way you can control your character a lot easier. It's way simpler just to walk or sprint instead of needing to deal with a boat. And it would also feel very Nether-esque, Nether-like to need to walk on soul soil instead of having all this ice in the Nether, which just like does not make sense. How is it that water can't exist in the Nether, but ice can? Like, that's logically, that makes no sense. Just a prediction, obviously, I don't know. And so this is a way to sort of add a fast way of travel inside of the Nether. Do you need to have this enchanted on your boots all the time? Probably not, no. But if you're someone who's going to be spending a ton of time in the Nether, this would be an enchantment for you. So there you go, everything you need to know about the soul speed enchantment, how to get it, how to apply it, where it works, and if you should name your first child after it. Welcome, my cat, Soul Speed 1. I'm kidding, I didn't name you after Soul Speed. Thanks so much for watching this episode of OMG Craft. If you enjoyed it, please give this video a big ol' thumbs up. Also, make sure you subscribe for future videos, tips, tricks, tutorials, and spotlights here on OMG Craft. We'll see you in the next one.